Hello, Dave Snyder here. It is August the 11th, 2012, and another amazing discovery just now. Okay, take a look at this weather pattern we have here in India, in the Indian Ocean. There, take a look at that weather pattern. Does that look familiar? This streak right here, this pattern, does that look familiar to you? It did to me. So that pattern right there is actually the same pattern that you see in South America right here. See that pattern, that streak that comes right through South America right there? That's what that is. So that shows South America used to be right here at one point in time. That's what that shows. And this is how I got it. I got it up there. Just it might be a little big. I'm not sure. I haven't even really looked at it very much yet. So I mean, but you can see by the weather patterns right here that was there. And what you see a few other pieces of evidence like this jet stream or whatever that is, that cloud, that weather pattern right there that goes right through there. You can see how it probably creates that cove right there as it comes through in the ancient history of the earth. Okay, so here we go. Look at this up here now. Look at this come to a point here. Look at that. Look at that shape. That is right there. So it shows South America used to be right here. Just like and it's probably been all over the place, but I mean at one time it took a stop right here on the earth. It was there at one time. The weather patterns show it. It's not a coincidence. Usually there's almost always those clouds that are right there in the Indian Ocean are almost always like streaming at an angle. You can see they look like they're like moving or something. They're I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. Doesn't matter. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. And now I just got to find that on the moon. And I know where that is on the moon, actually. Pretty sure. Just got to remember. There is an area on the moon that has that path right there. The same shape. So there you go. More history of the earth. Thanks to the weather patterns. Thanks to the weather patterns, they tell a huge story about the earth. The weather patterns do, for sure. I've showed you a couple times where I've placed South America and Asia over areas where the weather patterns show that they were before. For sure. Look at this. Look at that right there. So let's just look at South America there and see if it fits in there somehow without the weather. And oh yeah, so that explains that one overlay that I did where this is. You can see the curve right here, this edge of this impact. You can see right there. It's that same edge. Is the same edge right there. So South America was there. While let's see, this one hits in where's it at? Right here. Okay, there's a hit right here by Mare Oriental, or one of the, probably several of them, and you can see. Okay, so this doesn't really show this side of that impact actually. Let me just do this other thing that I got here. Let's check something else out real quick. Put South America back, bring that up, and bring up this North America one that I put up the other day right here, and see how that goes with it. If it does, oh yeah. See, the puzzle's starting to take shape now. I mean, we're getting it figured out here. That's part of the puzzle right there. That was, you can see that basically was there. We could put Chrysium in there too. We could put Chrysium in there as an impact as well because it hits there too. Let's see, Chrysium way up here. Chrysium right there. Okay, check it out. Look at the lines. Look at these lines. Those lines are similar, but they're in the wrong spot. So what's that mean? Let's see. Anyways, we'll take Chrysium out of there. I'll work on that later. So that the weather patterns show South America there in the past, and so does the shape. This crater I've showed in my video, the common sense geologic history of the Earth and Moon. Okay, that one right there. I show that impact. I do believe, or maybe that was part 2. I don't know. I didn't. I'll check it and see if I did it or not. If I didn't, then I can show you right now. Here, check it out. It's this one right here. Way up here. Hold on a second. Just a second. Okay, so I think it's number 5. No, it's number 6. Yep, number 6. Okay, so number 6. As when I showed this one, you can see. Look at the weather patterns too. Look at that. See the weather patterns fitting right just like they should. Right around the crater. Look at that. Right in the lines. Anyways, just enough of that. So this one right here I showed before a couple times. You see how it fits right there in South America. So that's an impact that happens right over here. Right there. It happens right here. And it's part of the same impact as Indonesia, right? Right, I've got to go all the way back down to the bottom again. Okay, so right there. You see that this edge right here. You see that curve right there. Okay, then you see that's the same impact that I showed before right here. And it's bigger than I showed in this one, obviously. Or maybe it's this size. It's hard to figure it out, that part out. I mean, you got to imagine too. There's layers. The continents were layered, pretty much. So if there was one continent on top of the other continent, and when it hit, it's going to be smaller on the bottom continent, I would think. I mean, that's just a theory. You can't prove that. But, anyways, I got to get off the internet. All right. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning, whichever one you're in. All right. Bye.